Oh, I guess I'm live. Hey, Desiree, how are you? Farrah, what's that noise? Farrah, close my door. Okay, yeah, close my door, babe. Okay. Hey, guys. Hey. Hi, Latoy. Hey, Anna. Dream Cake. That's a cute name. Desiree. Hey. Guys, I got to reset some of my mods, so just give me a second to get back over to you to... Can I do that from over here? I've been using StreamYard so much. I had a weird thing happen with some comments, and I had to like reset everything. Hold on. Okay, I think Latoy. How is everybody? Hi, Sherry. How are you? I just wanted to come on, guys, because so much has been going on. I have not been going live during the day. I have no makeup on, as you can see, because this is quarantine life, right? But actually, my T-shirt says 3 Stripe Life because you guys know I love Adidas, right? So, but yeah, quarantine life is real. Quarantine life is like no makeup. It's just, I don't even know, a mess. Bored to tears. Yes, yes. We finished school. Can y'all hear me okay? I'm using a microphone today. Oh, let me see. Hey, Anna. Let's see. Okay. Can you give me a thumbs up? Let me know. Y'all can hear me okay? I'm assuming you can. Kels, I don't know where she is. I might ask her to come on. Guys, there's 15 likes. Come on. I mean, I see like all my peeps up in here. You guys hold me down in the comments. Can I get some likes, y'all? Let's go. And that helps. Just so you guys know, when you guys are liking, it helps YouTube like share and offer it up. Hey, Media Hobbyist, how are you? You know, Media Hobbyist, I don't think I emailed you back, but I did get your email. Thank you for the encouraging words. If you guys don't know, for those of you who don't, I do have another channel, Francois Vlogs, and I have a website, francoisvlogs.com. So I've got a couple of blog posts. Maybe I've got like 6 right now. I wrote kind of like, hey, Destiny, I wrote a blog post a week ago, just kind of like about Corona. Probably all of you guys will feel me on this because it's just like, look at my face. It's like, it's awful, right? It's just, and yeah, so I just kind of was getting my thoughts out because, and you guys, pardon the awkward screen, but you guys know I have been loving using my green screen lately on my videos, so I didn't even want to bother to put it up. But this is what's real over here. Let me not knock down my green screen. But nothing obviously has changed in here. But you know, this is like when you guys see me do like outfit of the day and all that stuff. So you guys, nothing's changed in my office other than if I was using StreamYard right now, I could be doing like some special effects and stuff behind me. Just so you guys know, this is a little behind the scenes kind of exclusive of what's going on. So yeah, but I'm not going to like unless I really like the kind of, ooh, Destiny. Ouch. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Kelly girls. Hey, Kelly girls. How are you? Hey, for kids and lupus. Yeah. So, I mean, I just came on, girl. I mean, like, I was just like, maybe, am I having like a messy moment? I don't know. I felt like, let me just check in with the girls and see what's going on. See, Destiny Virgo is showing. Am I being Virgo-ish? Or you, and I did do a little redecorating. If you guys can see, I put some pictures because we got really high ceilings in our house. So I put some pictures up here. What do you guys think? And then there's a mirror right here. So like on my other channel, you guys can see when I do like I do a lot of hauls and other stuff over there. So different areas in this room, I kind of will do my videos. So what do you guys think of that? Like, do you guys like that? And then there's a roses. I'm pointing and you guys can't see me. So roses. So what do y'all think? I'll show you guys like the whole thing. And then of course I got a chandelier up here. Maybe some of you have not seen like my whole office. One day, as soon as I get this place cleaned up a little bit, because I got like makeup on the floor, like not on the floor, but I got some. This is like my everyday makeup and just stuff like that. I just need to clean up a little, but maybe by the weekend, if any of you guys are interested in that, I'll show you guys my office. If you wanted like a tour of Love and Lace Fronts, Love Lies and Lace Fronts headquarters. Let me see. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, we're getting ready to do our bedroom. Our bedroom. So our house is kind of like a salmon color. If you go look on Instagram on Francois Vlogs, I posted a picture in the living room and I got a plant that's dying and I need to go over to Lowe's. I already bought the soil. I'm going to repot it. My big, it's called a cat palm. So I'm going to repot it in this big container that I got from Sam's. And we're going to paint everything. So this room it's called ultra white. We're painting the whole house ultra white. Okay. Everybody I tell that to is like, you're going to paint it white? Like, really? And I'm like, yes, we are going ultra white and maybe like a couple of accent walls in certain rooms. Destiny, you want a tour? Only reason, there are some trolls. I had a bad troll problem. And like roaches, trolls will come back. So I've kind of been, it's not a, it's not kind of like a, oops, I didn't give you guys a tour yet. It's kind of been like a, I'm gonna be waiting on giving that tour because, I got to protect the homestead. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see. I can't keep plants alive. You can. It just takes it's like a conscious effort, with plants. So I'm not perfect with them either, but let me tell you. Okay, so well this is a green screen. So if you guys here it is. So so in my most recent videos, I've been using a green screen so like I can change the effect. I can't do it on here, I don't think. I'm in YouTube and I don't know what bells and whistles are available. And honestly, I'm afraid to hit any of the buttons. I'm not as familiar with using the YouTube back studio, but I've been using StreamYard so much. I like succulents too, Anna, by the way. I've got a really nice aloe vera plant. But yeah, but let me tell you, I don't know if any of you guys watch Patricia Bright, but her and her husband, they just built like a little studio in the back of their house and it's all her studio and it's painted. I don't know what color white she used, but it's a very bright white, kind of like I have like one of the whitest of the whites, again, ultra white. Got it from Lowe's. And she has a very dark green, almost like black accent wall. It's gorgeous. It looks so rich and fancy. And there's a whole video. Her and her husband just did it themselves. She put up a bookcase with some stuff on it, but it's kind of like different feelings on each kind of corner of the studio space. But I think it would look really nice in anybody's house. But it's like such a nice color. It's like almost like when people do like a really rich, like I want to tell everybody to like go follow you, but if you want people to follow you, hey, dear B girl, dear 2B, when I've seen your name in the comments, I've always wondered, is that your color? Like, is that your color of choice when you buy hair? Because I think I'm that mean? Um, I'm a 2B. So what am I? I like either darkest brown or black, and I want to. Maybe I'm a 4, but I feel like 4 is like that dark brown red combination. If any of you guys in here are hair people, you know what I'm talking about. But you know, when you start buying like human hair, it doesn't always go by those codes. It goes, you got a whole different code system now that you're dealing with. So that's, that's just, I guess, a hair thing. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to get on here and talk with you guys. I know a lot of y'all saw my video, the whole thing about Jasmine and the roaches. I was just watching someone else's video and they were getting ready to start talking about those roaches. And girl, I could not. It was so funny. And then relationships. I like to talk about what I like to talk about. But what I did think was weird and was messy. And I'm just gonna say messy because I've been called out for being messy. Let me turn a little light on. Guys, I have no makeup on. I have on a little bit, I got on like some BB cream. Anyway, what I thought was messy-ish, and you guys can tell me if I'm wrong. Those call outs, like I'm not this, I'm that. Ebony Man 2K's in here too. I'm like missing people. Let's see. I'm seeing Tasha said to me that I need to have on my glasses. She said, "Girl, I don't know why you're not wearing your glasses." Let's see. See, when we're on a panel, I can get away with like I'm just listening. And sometimes I'm not even looking. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. These don't look good. Hey, Cherise. Hey, Hebrew sister. Okay, so yeah, I just felt like I was kind of like, are you like, okay, no one's better than anyone else. I'm going to say that right now, right? We're all humans. So we all have a baseline of, okay. Now, I just feel like when someone says something that they are not, it kind of puts you on a different level set playing field. So I'm not really sure where that was coming from. Like, why did you have to tell us all the things that you're not? We know. We know all you have all the same daddies for your kids. I mean, that's what you've told us. And I guess that's what I believe, I guess, right? I mean, all the kids look the same. Um, and honestly, I don't care who their daddy is. You know what I'm saying? That's if you want us to care, then talk about it. If you don't want us to care, I would say not talk about it. Am I? What do you guys think on that? Am I tripping? Is that like I just and like okay, all my kids are the same dad. I've never been evicted. I've got good credit. Like she kind of put him on notice like you saying I'm buffering? Hold on. Olivia's video from yesterday. Let me log into my Wi-Fi. I'm getting ready to whatever's on Wi-Fi right now is getting ready to get bumped. Guys, if you have a Google Nest system, this is not sponsored, of course. If you have Google Nest, it's just the best. We had like dead areas in our house of Wi-Fi, and it makes sure. I don't know how to explain it, but it's good. Okay, let me make my computer the priority. Okay, my Wi-Fi should be better like now, I hope. Okay. Am I buffering? It expands. Is that what you're young black queen? Hey, young black queen. Um It's a Google Nest. If any of you guys have trouble with weak spots in your house on your Wi-Fi, especially those of you who do live stream, check out a Google Nest system. What it does is that um, it operates off your router, but it kills any dead spots in your house and it expands your Wi-Fi. And I can go do stuff like I just did, which is make this computer right now like the priority for Wi-Fi in the house so I can get a better signal and I won't buffer. So hopefully that fixed it. Yeah, TMR, I think so too. Because I mean, I know we talked about it a little bit briefly last night on the phone. Um, I think she was being messy. Like if I said, I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm da da da, me I see when people are trying to articulate messages about themselves, they usually are like, this is what I have. This is what I am. Not have like as in material things. I'm just talking about within yourself, right? Because those are the most important things, the things inside of us, not the possessions around us, right? But when you say things that you are not, and particularly when you are kind of like in a girl group, it just gets a little weird, and certainly I'm not trying to throw salt in the game, but since the salt was thrown yesterday, I'm just kind of like, girl, why would you say those things in particular when those things kind of apply to a group of people that you're with right now, not necessarily being sensitive to their sensitivities? I mean, they may not care, they may be like completely 100% 100 on their realities, but it seemed a little shady. I don't know. What do y'all think? Ooh, okay, media hobbyist, dropping that exclusive tea. She said the Dark Chronicles channel said that Liv and Chrissy stopped following each other on IG. Let me tell you something. If I were Chrissy, and a homegirl, one of the homies, someone who I'm cool with, um, said some kind of like left-handed ish like that without calling out my name. No matter what was said, I would be expecting a phone call to kind of clear the air. Like, so what, you think you're better than me because I got multiple baby daddies? Or you know what I'm saying? Like when you put that out there, like my kid is I only have one kid, but if I had several and they are all by, that doesn't make my kids less than or me better as a mother. I mean, yeah, you made different choices. Um it's just, I don't know. I would be waiting for a phone call like, hey, what the hell was that all about? You know what I'm saying? Like, if one of my goods, so like if I went on a rant right now about like wigs or shit, red lipstick or something, and one of my friends is a red lipstick fanatic and I'm like, only whores wear red lipstick, I think I'd probably have some explaining to do to make sure my friend is good with knowing, girl, I won't call you no whore. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I still haven't gotten to know Ming's channel a whole lot, but she does come off as generally happy-ish. I mean, she doesn't miss an opportunity to kind of like buck up and kind of, the buck up, pull up type talk. But I don't think she's really about that life. I mean, it looks like she comes from a very nice home. Her mom looks like a very nice lady. She's got sisters that go to good colleges, and I don't know that she's about that life. You know what I mean? Like, um, Sharice, what did I miss? Can y'all see my comments? Cause YouTube is acting. Yes, Sharice, we can see you, babe. Um, yeah, so did you guys hear that media hobbyist dropped that TT? that they stopped following each other. Well, I don't know if that's I don't know if that's true. But that's what one of our family members just dropped in the comments. So I'm sure we'll all probably go and check out what's good. Um, Ming is regular. Maybe that's why she doesn't get the wretched views. Ming, I think can be ratchety if she wants to, but I think she's probably one of the most normal of the moms. If you want to say norm, I'm doing air quotes, normal-ish. I mean, she's married. Not that makes you more normal, but she's got kind of more of like, look, I my life is probably just about as square as it can be. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what I would do if I had so much going on in my life. I would probably be in a corner somewhere. Um, but yeah, I think with having, her husband, she's got the two girls now, if they are really expecting. But did you guys catch that reaction of Uriah when she showed the pregnancy test? That was weird. Oh, okay. Liv might be live because I don't know. I would hope she's not live because of me. Like, really, I would hope not, but I mean, if she's I don't know. But it was odd for the way that she kind of went at the necks of her friends. I think she kind of went for their necks. If I just feel like some of the things that she said were so kind of her crew. How could you say those things with good conscience and feel okay with that? It's all good, sis Chell. I forgot. You're always. So yeah, they said he had some kind of substance abuse. He looks just about, and I mean this in a nice way, he looks like a nice, guy. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's like what his deal is, but he seems like a nice guy. I'm gonna put it that way. He looks like just as non-thuggish as, like he doesn't look like he's running the streets. He doesn't look like he's particularly running a whole lot of game, but maybe he is. I mean, that's her man, not mine. Um, you know, um, so yeah, hopefully if he's been able to overcome that situation, then that's a good thing. But yeah, there was that whole thing about her messing around with some guy, some bodyguard of a rapper that's big right now. And I don't know, girl. Yeah, and she just spent all that money on that surgery, or getting her body. I don't want to say I've never seen a woman so in love with their body because, of course, like we all know Kim K is in love with her body. Um, but she's getting ready to have this baby, and the baby is gonna like blow everything out again. So good luck with that. Um, Liv has to keep the comments between her and Joe. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Um, yeah, I mean, marriages need to be private, and the best thing to do is to keep your marriage sacred and private. I mean, there's nothing wrong with sharing your relationship. I show my husband on my other channel. Sometimes, like if my husband were coming home right now, he'd probably walk right in and give me a kiss or something, whatever. But like if he didn't put his shoe away and I got irritated because I'm like, you always leave your shoes in the living room, and then it turns into an argument. I'm not going to come on here and talk to you guys and tell you. But like in the grand scheme of things, I mean, we just don't really argue a whole lot or have like drama like that. Um, just because to me, also, I've learned that when you're in a serious relationship and you're taking it seriously, There's so much respect that we have for each other. And I mean respect in the sense of like, oh, that bothers you? Okay, I didn't know that. I'm not going to do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's it right there. Like, I know my husband likes certain things. He knows I like certain things. He knows I don't like certain things. Yeah. Um we just respect each other. We respect each other's space. We respect our roles in our marriage, you know what I'm saying? Like, he respects me as a wife, I respect him as a husband. So we don't really argue like that, you know what I'm saying? So probably. So love BBW. I don't know if you went over there. I refuse to like um interrupt my good time with you good people to like, oh, what is she talking about? Like, I'm sure we'll find out. Um okay. Let's see. Depending on your channels, you pay your. Yeah, I think she probably. Yeah, that's what I heard, BBW. I don't know. I'm sure whoever's watching and you want to let us know what's happening, let us know. But you know what I'm saying? Like, girl. And hopefully she's not look, I was talking about her. I don't know if she was annoyed or not. I'm not going to even assume that she would go live because of anything that I've said, but I would hope that nobody's like broadcasting my live while I'm live, because that's a YouTube no. That's a no YouTube no go. So that can lead you into a world of misery doing something like that. She says we are bored and need to stop making videos about her. So I'm not bored. I've got plenty to do. And because I do reactions and I do YouTube news and YouTube gossip, no, I won't be not making videos about you, boo. And if you're watching right now, you best to not be broadcasting my live, because that will be a community flag, and we all know what happens with that, and that can take your live privileges away. So I would hope that that's not what you're doing right now, not even playing my voice, because playing someone's live as they are live is grounds to get in a world of YouTube trouble. So you've been warned. Um, so yeah, but I'm not bored. I'm not bored because I've got this good internet connection and all these wonderful people that came to see me when I hit that live button. So I'm not bored at all. So let's see. Good. Okay. Thank you, Kate. Yeah, it's very. But yeah, no one's making videos about her. You guys know I do the Three Moms update, and I know that maybe some of the moms don't like it. Sometimes I think how like when you're in kindergarten, you got that one little boy that runs after you and you're like, stop it, stop, don't do that. But you're kind of like, hey, look, she doesn't need me for publicity, but at the end of the day, look, who is anyone calling TMZ and telling them to not do gossip on them? You know, are is anybody not waiting for Kim and Kanye to pull the Bentley out the driveway down the street, the paparazzi? I mean, we're the paparazzi of YouTube, okay? So you know, whoever's running gossip back, go ahead and run that back, that I call myself the paparazzi of YouTube. Like, in this sector, we're paparazzi, okay? So when we see you doing something, when you good, bad, indifferent, we're going to talk about it. That's what we do, okay? We all got it. Now, YouTube for me is not something to eat off of, but it's fun. I enjoy it. It's fun. Um, Hello, exactly, Destiny. Yes, TMZ is a valuable resource now. Hey, True. Wait, so I did a live. It was a scam. Somebody tried to scam us for our grip. What does that mean, True? If I was on StreamYard, I would bring you on. To the video from yesterday. Oh, Destiny, is that what she said yesterday? Was that we're bored? The girl is using Chrissy. She's using Chrissy to get 100,000. I mean, shoot, they may be all in cahoots with this together. Because we know it. Hey, Erica, Lady B. Hey, everyone. Y'all give me those likes. If you just checked in, if you haven't given me a like yet, I know some say they want to wait for the live to see it was good to give me that thumbs up. But I'm gonna give you that good girl talk. So let me get those likes, please. It's definitely a possibility. I mean, I remember last year, there was a time when Olivia was like, "Oh, I hadn't gotten my check yet. I hadn't gotten my YouTube check." And I was like, "Well, damn, she should have been monetized by now." But she said that she went from oh, thank you, Destiny. She said that she went from like 500 to 10, 20 something thousand overnight. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. So I don't really know. I just think that beef did kind of get her somewhere because it got her in my line of sight, and I didn't even know who Chrissy was. The first time I clicked on a Chrissy video, she was popping off about something or someone, and I was just kind of like, what the hell is going on? Who is this girl? Let me fix my blinds. Y'all, right now I got a whole studio thing going on in here. I got all my lights out and everything. And hadn't done a damn thing today. I'll talk about that later. I've done stuff. I did my homeschooling. My kid turned in all her assignments. She got 2 100% on her form. So mama is doing her job over here. But as far as like YouTube, I've been sucking today. Friend, someone tried to scam us. Oh, really? You know what? Did you get a pit bull or something? Or what did you get? Yeah, people, let me tell you, I used to be so scared when I got Little Mama because Little Mama was so cute when she was a puppy. I was afraid someone was going to try and steal her. And I guess that's kind of how I felt too when I first had Farah. I was like, I would not let her out of my sight. Okay. I would not let her out of my sight. Um, I was like half delirious on morphine and everything because I had a C-section and they wanted to take her to give her a bath or wash her up or do something. And I damn near fell in the hospital hallway trying to follow the nurse because I was like, they were going to mix up my baby. Like those drugs had me like, my husband was like, you were like, never seen you like that before. Cause I was trying to keep all eyes on my kid. I was like, I was a first time mom, right? So let's see what's going on. But yeah, nobody wants to be extra hard on anyone. But reacting is it's a genre, it's a niche. And if you look up reaction videos, I challenge any of you to look up reaction videos in Wikipedia or just on Google. I've read a couple of articles. Again, some of our friends in Korea perfected doing reaction videos. They say as many as 20 years ago. So reaction videos, people reporting on what other people are doing, gossip columns, that kind of stuff has been around for a long time. So, I'm not taking credit for inventing reactions or anything like that. Maybe there were not a lot of people discussing these two, but you know what? These two got a lot going on to be discussed. And that's why we're talking about it. And there's nobody who can tell me or anyone else to not do it because, oh, you got a French bulldog. Yes. So cute. Because it's our First Amendment right. We're covered under the First Amendment, and also under the the now I can't think of it. the fair use, where we can take samples or media from our fellow YouTubers' pages and use it for our own consumption, for and not even start for our own for our content. Because if I'm working on a piece of content and your content helps me support my critique, commentary, or from an educational breaking news standpoint, well, I'm protected, because you guys know Chrissy struck me about 3 weeks ago, and on a video she was not happy with, and it really didn't do anything but waste everybody's time. But I guess she wanted me to know that she sees my videos or something, because obviously she either is watching or someone is watching on her behalf, and she struck the video. And basically, and I think I've told all of you guys this before, so excuse me if I'm saying this for like 50 billion times. But basically, when she could not produce um, evidence that we actually had a litigation in progress for copyright, she had 10 business days to produce a document to YouTube. So when they copyright flagged it, basically YouTube will take it down. Doesn't mean that you're guilty. It just means that someone is saying, I own this, and the benefit of the doubt is on me. No, the benefit of the doubt is on them, where they'll say, oh, that's your content. Okay, sure, we'll take that down. But you have 10 days to produce that this person is in violation of your copyright. And if you do that, then we'll take it down forever. Or you can ask this person to take it down if for whatever reason. I didn't break any community guidelines. I didn't say anything that was not true. And was not, so that being said, she had 10 days to produce documents, and I'm assuming those documents were not produced, don't exist. I'm not actively being sued right now by anyone for anything. So of course it was lifted and my video was reinstated. So y'all, whatever. Miss Official A, what's going on, babe? You said you tried to speak up, but they don't see me. Did Tasha leave the room? I don't see Tasha. Tasha, you in the kitchen? You took iron in your first pregnancy, so were you anemic or something? The other live, not here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I had to take a lot of iron too. I don't remember. I had to take a lot of iron. I had to take a baby aspirin every day. Hi, the family team. Did you have a cake for your anniversary? Me? No, we did not have a cake this year for our anniversary, which sucked. Corona. Did we didn't have a cake. Yeah, I didn't even I didn't order one. Normally I would get one. I'm getting hot now. Normally I would get one from the same bakery that I ordered our wedding cake, and I've got my cake topper, and then we use that. I was like, whatever this year, the corona just kind of messed up everything. We had a nice time, so make no mistake, we enjoyed our anniversary. If you're talking to me, guys, about anniversary. But yeah, I enjoyed it, but yeah, it sucked. We didn't have a cake. Adam Campbell, yes, we can see you. Adam, I got my finger on the trigger, so make sure that you respect respect where you're at right now because my finger's on the trigger. Okay. Hey. Yeah. Huh? What's going on? Come in here. Oh, guys, 1 second. I need to open the door. What do you want me to do? I can't blow up the balloon. Okay. It's still here. No, they ruined it. They said what? Happy birthday. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. All right. Let me finish up. Okay. She knows what we're doing now. Okay. She's very. Huh? And Corey, you messed with my. Shh. I'm on live. We're so. Tasha, where's Kels? You said you hope it was Amazon, Adam. Adam, I got my finger on the trigger. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, guys, I was coming on to be a little messy. Okay. I'm just gonna call it as it was. It was I just felt like, we see you, Liv, we see you. And nobody's stupid out here. We see what you're doing. I don't know if she's trying to start beef, 100K beef or not. I mean, look, if she's trying to create some storylines to get the momentum to get her over that 100, I mean, just keep doing what you're doing. I'd rather have a bottle in front of me and then frontal lobotomy. Okay. So yeah, thanks whoever took care of that. Let's see. Show what dog? You mean my dog? My dog is sleeping. Okay, first of all, mommy has a hot spot and she has. Hey, Farrah, shut my door, please. Huh? You guys want to see? I don't know why you want to see my dog. My dog is right there. You can see her rump. Right there. Okay. That's about all you're gonna see right now. Adam is weird. Yes, Adam. Hold on. Let me. Okay. Adam has been removed, I think. But yeah, I came on to just, talk about that. I just felt like it was weird. It was weird to say. There's so many things that you can say about yourself. You'll get tired in a way before you can run out of things to say about one's own self. And I just thought it was really weird when she kind of went on such a rant about herself using so many adjectives that are so relevant to her team, if you will. So I just kind of thought it was like, that's odd. That was interesting. You got some phone calls to make. You might want to call your friends and tell them like, hey guys, I was running off of my mouth and I said some things and I didn't mean no shade by it. I was just talking about me. I wasn't referring to you or anyone else. And I certainly wasn't trying, but whatever. I'll tell Farrah you said, hey, let's see. But yeah, that's I guess that's it of what's going on. That's the most, and then you guys got up to date from my 3 moms update. So, I didn't see Jasmine's newest video. You know, she's different. I think she looks really nice with her natural hair. I like her with her top knot. I think some of the hair that she wears is like a little too heavy for her. Like however they make the wigs are a little bit too full. They're not necessarily complimentary to her specifically. There was a wig that she had on some months back, and it was kind of like a blondish kind of flip that was long, and I thought she looked amazing. It was very natural. I don't know if it was actually, I don't know if it was a wig or she had some tracks in her hair, or what, but I thought she looked really nice. Hi, Mean Mames. How are you? Um, I don't know if you guys remember that. Um, but I remember seeing those videos. Gosh, the way I've got my computer, it's making my eye go this way. Um, so yeah, it was I don't know. The wig choices, I just don't think just because you like how something looks on a friend means that it's gonna look great on you. So um just be herself. Yeah, like about a week or so ago, did you guys see her when she was in the bathroom? She was like, "I'm in the bathroom, guys. I'm just in here." She was smoking some Black and Milds, looking real stressed. Um, she said, "We're weird for thinking that." Thinking what, Miss Official A? Oh, we're weird for thinking that she was being shady, when she was clearly referencing, um, her friends' faults. Chrissy wears nice, look, let me say this. I don't know if her wigs are nice or not. She styles her wigs nicely, for the most part. She comes on. I don't know if she has like a cosmetology background, but she does do nice makeup. She does a nice smoky eye. Definitely give her credit on that. I think she styles some wigs that otherwise would probably look horrible on other people, because I think she knows what to do with them. I think with almost any wig, honestly, if you know how to style it, it's going to look amazing. I see some people who just take a wig, they shake it out, they plop it on their head, and it looks like shit. Period. Right? Like, period. Like, awful. But I think she knows how to style it. She knows what looks cute on her. Like, she got the braid wig, she put the little gold things on it. She had it styled a certain kind of way. She made sure her face was nice and dewy and glowy and had her baby hairs and all that stuff. It looked nice. Um, yeah. Yes, Olivia is nobody's friend. Yeah, Olivia can think that it's weird that we thought that. I think it was just obvious. I don't have multiple babies' daddies. All my kids are by the same guy. I've never been evicted. I could run the list of the things that she says that she's not, that all apply to her crew, and just the amount of insensitivity to the people that you ride with to say those things that you know are kind of like cornerstones of their channels. Like, my man's not in prison. What the fuck, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, your good is man is in jail. Your other homie got, I don't know, 6 7 baby daddies, like, why are you saying these things that apply to other people? Why can't you say, like, I'm a down ass chick. My husband, I don't deserve to be treated this way by my husband. I am loyal. I took a vow. I meant this to be serious. I was hoping to be married for the next 50 years. I'm going to be honest. I've got 3 kids. I wasn't looking to have to open my home to 2 others. I am very disappointed in what's happened. Like, talk about you, just like you tell us reactors to talk about us, talk about ourselves. I would encourage you to talk about you. I do reaction videos. So what am I going to react on myself? That's not going to work. But I do talk about me on a channel called Francois Vlogs, and everybody can go check it out. And Olivia, I know you are familiar with it because you've watched it. So yeah, I talk about me, but I would encourage you that when you are trying to boast and puff up yourself, you don't do it on the backs or the necks of your friends, because that makes you look like a shady ass woman. Okay. Um, Love BBW. I asked her a couple of people calling her. Yeah, and look, shady doesn't always make you a bad person, because I don't have that kind of relationship with Olivia that, like, others may have, and Love BBW, you might. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I know I've been on this earth long enough to be able to recognize game, and girl, you tried that. I mean, come on. That's the kind of stuff that I think when you're like, kind of like, y'all, are you stupid, or do you think everyone else is stupid? Like, we all not stupid out here. Like, just the insensitivity quotient of, you know what I mean? Like, what if, I mean, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many things that you can say when people have other things going on in their lives, and kind of make it kind of a, like, weaponizing something, right? It's called weaponizing. So it's almost like she weaponized those traits or those situations of those other people to make herself, like, legitimize herself as, like, I didn't deserve this, or I'm not that type of person. Meanwhile, you made it seem like that type of person is not good or good enough or whatever. And maybe you weren't talking about them specifically, but because they fall into that category, well, then guess what? Like, it was not a good look. So yeah, Olivia's not dumb. I mean, Olivia is not like the smartest person. She's certainly not stupid. I'm not calling you stupid, Olivia. You're not stupid, but in terms of, like, social graces, I guess, like, saying something like that, if you were not aware, you fucked up. That was like a, oh shit, I fucked up kind of moment. Excuse me for cursing, guys. I don't know if you're with your kids or whatever. But it's that was a my bad. So like I said, it's one of those when you uh do something like that, that's one of those where you, like, pick up the phone and say, hey, you know what, I said some things, I wasn't really talking about you, and maybe she did do that, I don't know. Y'all keep talking about she's on live, and what she's talking about, it's like a dog carrying a bone. Who? Oh, somebody saying I'm missing stuff. Oh, is someone so what's going on? Is anyone saying, putting in the comments stuff she's saying? This all stemmed from people saying Chrissy was the leader. Well, Anna, you know what? Nobody, look, my thing is this. People say stuff all the time. When you are strongly grounded and rooted in who you are and what you are and your place, um, it shouldn't matter. I don't know where Tasha is. It seems like Tasha's gone for a minute, but we've had people say stuff about, I've had people say stuff to me about, um, like, me and Tasha, like, what we do, what we've done. I don't give a flying nothing about what people think and their opinions about a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, like, you can't care. So just because someone is saying something doesn't make it so. But when you react to it and it bothers you, then obviously, something is amiss, something is bothering you, something is making you feel pressed. um I mean, if Chrissy's not the leader, Chrissy's not the leader. But if people see that someone does what they want to do and does it how they want to do it, and seems to be, at least present themselves as like a shot caller. Why are you mad like that they're calling it out? I mean, the night, I'm gonna just say it because I mean, in a video I did a week or so ago when I was like, okay, Trouble in Paradise. Chrissy, for whatever reason, didn't go live, and they say it was because of Blaze's birthday. And don't get me started talking on that whole topic of 2-year-old birthday parties and two people who are great friends not at each other's 2-year-old birthday parties who allegedly live in the same city. But okay. So Chrissy was busy with family, doing family night, mom duties, all of that, celebrating her son. I get it, right? Why couldn't anyone just say, media hobbyist, you love media. Why wasn't everybody on the same message? Why wasn't everyone on message? Oh, she's trying to leave us. Media, I'm asking you a question. Maybe she's already gone. My girl is ready for dinner. Yes, but nobody was on message, right? Nobody was like, oh, you know what? It's Blaze's birthday, or Chrissy's got a family birthday, or Chrissy is busy and we're going to do it tomorrow, or we'll skip it. We'll do it next week. So it seemed like, okay, Chrissy's not doing it. No one's doing it. Chrissy said, I told everybody to do it without me, but then nobody wanted to do it. The weird thing was just that nobody was able to articulate, hey guys, Chrissy's got something going on. They didn't even have to tell us your business, Chrissy, if you're watching. You guys didn't have to tell us anything other than, hey, live's canceled tonight. That would have been, but there was a announcement put out that live would start at 7, and live didn't start at 7, and people questioned it. People asked about it. So don't think that when you guys do something that people don't come to our inboxes and say, oh, hey, do you know what happened last night? Because, we're a information source, and people think sometimes we have answers to questions, and they're going to ask us that. So, I just noticed nobody was on message. Nobody was able to kind of like give a straight answer. Jasmine was sitting in the bathroom like, damn, lost her best friend. Like, I don't know what's going on. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna do me. Like, what kind of an answer is that to that? That your homegirl is having. I mean, were you mad because you weren't invited to the 2-year-old's birthday party? Is that what it is? I mean, I don't know. You just seemed like you lost your best friend, and you couldn't really say, hey, she's busy. She's busy. Period. Like, you didn't have to tell us her business, but I don't know. It's weird. So from that's what made me like, hey, can anyone do anything without Chrissy not being there? I mean, if Tasha and I aren't going to go live, it's kind of hard to go live on a twosome or threesome platform. Well, initially twosome, if one person is not there, then she would just go live on her platform and do her own thing, not necessarily do what we do. Now we have another person. If for whatever reason I can't go live on a night, that doesn't mean that Tasha and Kels can't go live. It doesn't mean that I can't go live with whatever. You know what I mean? Like, we do our own things. You know what I'm saying? And I know they all do their own things. But in terms of Mommiana Gang is going live every weekend. Stay tuned. We're it. That's the shit. Whatever. All that stuff. Vita. We're just asking a question. You see how when you ask a question, they get pissed? Like, if you say, y'all, I'm taking this tea and I'm going to be 100 pounds down in 3 months, and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to do this, and you have a platform of people who follow you, and they're waiting to see your results. And the first week you weigh in, you check in. The second week you weigh in, you check in. And then the third week you don't weigh in and check in. And then the fourth week you check in but don't weigh in. And then the fifth week you do nothing. And then the sixth week it's like, guys, I know I'm off track, but I'll have some more information for you soon. And then like on the 8th week, someone says, hey, what happened? I thought you were doing this, that, and the third. Oh, you're fat shaming. You guys are talking about my body. You guys are doing this and you guys are doing that. And you guys should be ashamed of yourself. I mean, what about women's empowerment? That's what happens. I mean, is that not right, guys? They're all paranoid. I can imagine. I mean, but it's weird because be paranoid for what? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you have I guess if your enterprise is intermingled with other, like you're codepending, not so much codependent, but I guess that is codependent, but if you are depending on others to kind of carry a storyline, I guess I would, who have no real vested interest in like helping you. Maybe I would be paranoid, but there's plenty of people who do this whole YouTube thing solo. They don't know anybody. They don't really interact with a whole lot of people. They interact with their audience. They produce the content and they keep it moving. Why paranoid for what? You know? Dear 2B says you can't ask them anything. Dear 2B says you can't ask them anything because all of their responses will be different. They can never tell the truth. Yeah, it's like, come on. All we're asking is a question. I mean, damn. Hey from Brazil, how are you? The thing is that you have an audience that is like interested in what you're doing and what you have going on. I mean, isn't that what you want? You have people that are listening to what you're saying, so they're following up. Hey, you said you were going to do this, that, and the third. When is that dropping? Why bother telling people that you're going to do something if you're not going to bother following up about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I mean, and it happens to all of us. None of us are perfect, but there have been times where we didn't go live, or I said, let me just talk about me. On a Saturday, I said I would go live and life just got in the way. I was tired. I didn't feel like getting up, or, I've commuted a long way the whole week and now I'm tired on a Saturday morning and I just kind of want to lay in bed until I don't feel like laying in bed anymore. But if people ask you, your fans or your family, your supporters, they just want to ask you a question, why it's such a damn problem. Hi, Kendall. I don't get that. Like, that's not cool. I mean, you guys could ask me any question you want, but respectfully, I don't necessarily have to answer if it's something super personal or something that I'd rather not answer. Like, hey guys, let me think on that. And I will get back to you. Or, hey guys, you don't really talk about like my this or that, the third. And that's okay, I think. Or hey, that's not my business. Let me ask whose business that is. And if it's okay for me to talk about it or they want to talk about it, then we'll speak on it kind of thing, right? I'll tell you guys something. Hey, Renee Towns, how are you, babe? I'll say something. So over the holidays, I had, and this happened before the holidays, but on my vlog channel, a lot of people were like, "Oh, you act like you're so perfect," and this, that, and the other thing. Anyway, long story short, why is my phone beeping like this? Sorry, guys. I know you can hear my phone going crazy. Anyway, they were asking a lot of questions, or just saying like, I guess people wanted to just debunk what I got going on over here, right? So there were a couple people like, oh, well, you've got to be like paying your husband or something like that because I'm so ugly that I can't get a good looking guy. Or why would he want to be with you because like you're heavy? Well, and the funny thing is, you don't ever know what any of these people look like who want to troll, right? But anyway, long story short, the big headline was my husband was much younger. My husband just turned 41 this year, even though he looks young. But my husband was married in his early 20s. This is my husband. Oh, hey, babe. Babe, you came in right at the right time.
Hey, Dad, your butt.
He walked right in, y'all. He probably was watching my live. Babe, you want to?
No.
Anyway, so the big headline was that I'm the second wife, not the first wife. That's the headline, right? And they thought they were. It wasn't a cover up, babe. What are you doing? Come on.
Get alive.
He just came home from work, guys. Oh, and he doesn't have a job. That's another thing. Like they want, you know what I mean? Like people wanted to do stupid stuff, but I didn't care. So my main point on this is I didn't care because.
Go ahead.
Mommy, move out the way.
Yeah, Mom.
Babe, you taking us to Lowe's? Babe, if you could hurry up and come, and Mommy, move out the way.
You have to wait for Auntie Shonda.
Babe.
Yeah.
You gonna walk up in here. I'm talking about you. I've already said you're coming, so come on. My gosh, guys. Okay. Why you gotta stand like that? Oh, so okay, you guys got the whole family. Anyway, yes, I spoke him up, and then he was trying to play me and not even come in. Turn my fan on, babe. So, babe, but say hi.
What's up,
these
y'all?
ladies never get to see you because this is Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts.
Hey, what's up?
Babe. Okay, dear.
All right.
He's acting weird.
Ow.
Wait, hold on.
Oh no, not the.
All right, come on, Farrah.
Not the ball.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Now I'm blushing. But anyway, thank you. Thank you, Elise. So, but yeah, guys, now I'm sweating. But yeah, the thing is that people want to like try to debunk and make you look stupid and whatever. And the big thing over the holidays was that like he'd been married once before. And it wasn't like I was trying to give up a secret or anything. Honestly, it's something I never even really think about because that's not really my story to tell. But, they felt like because I wasn't saying that it was his second marriage when the channel is obviously about me, that like I was lying or withholding something. So they dropped the tea on me and okay, that's that. So, but yeah, yeah. And no one's relationship is absolutely perfect, but my relationship is perfect for me. I'm very happy and, and that's that. But I just think that people like I'm not making any judgments on Olivia and Gerard. I actually like Gerard. I think Gerard's a nice guy. I feel bad that their relationship is being used for a paycheck. Gosh, you know what? This light is so hot. But hey, if that's what she wants to do and that's the type of storyline that's being created, then that's on her. But she has to understand that we as reactors, you guys as subscribers and family members and loyalty gang are going to kind of like, hey, didn't you guys say this or that? And think it's weird or ask a question if you say you're going to do something and then you don't do it. I mean, plans change. People change their minds, but it's like, it's not something to be mad at your audience about when your audience just asks you like, hey, what happened? So, okay, so Kay Robinson makes a very good point. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's an extremely good point. Okay. So, to be confirmed, that, and I'm going to go see for myself, but not that I don't believe you to be, but I'm sure it's the truth. Guys, my hair gets so frizzy and I don't wear is it called a frontal? my hair just gets super frizzy. So when my husband came in, he got me all hot and bothered, and I know that was TMI for me to say that, but I started sweating. And I washed my hair yesterday, so it's still not completely trained. So, excuse me. I don't know, y'all. I could not imagine having a life where I had so much going on like that. God bless anybody, because we are real boring over here. And I mean boring in the sense of just like regular, like go to work, cook dinner, pay bills, watch a movie. The most excitement that I've had has been like this whole thing of Corona and homeschooling and making sure my daughter is learning what she needs to learn and keep her up on what's going on. And even though, what happened to me personally, which is the reason why, just so you know, I'm going to say this too, which is the reason why I started Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts, because I used to do my tea and reactions on Francois vlogs. And because it was getting so nasty and I felt like it was, and this was a business move. Okay. So I know when Tasha talks about treat it like a business, because my personal life was getting drug on my other channel, I decided to separate my tea and reactions with my vlog channel. Because over there, like the vlog I'm going to post tomorrow, oh, I baked some banana bread. I baked some blueberry banana bread. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's boring for some people. Some people want to see like, or hear about me and my husband going at it. Hey, Nancy. But that's probably not anything that you're ever going to see over there. Right. Or over here for that matter. But I, as a business, I decided, because I do hauls and I'm like mom lifestyle, over there. Over here, I am doing tea and infotainment, right? So I made a business decision to separate the two. And any good soap opera has a lot of love. It has some lies and lots of good hair. And I mean good hair as in whatever good hair may mean to you. And in this case, for me, I think I've got some Mongolian weave-in right now. It could be your beautiful natural hair. It could be a wig. It could be some braids, whatever that is. But that's why I called it Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts. But yeah, that was my decision to kind of get that mess, because I felt like the reaction videos were causing people the two of me and my family and what I was talking about with others kind of made me a little bit of a target for that reason. So I love Anna. Thanks for asking about that. I'd been watching Nene on Instagram, but of course I subscribed to her channel. And of course I watched Michelle from Straight from the A. And hey, Michelle, if you're watching, Michelle was nice enough to come through last week and commented on the live that I did, not the live, maybe it was a video. It was either a live or a video I recorded where I talked a little bit about Peter and Apollo on her channel, and she came through and showed me some love. But I love Nene. Nene is awesome. And I love her talking directly to us. Any of you guys watch Dr. Heavenly? Dr. Heavenly's been on like, I think almost every single day through quarantine. She's really good. She's really good. And I've been enjoying what she's doing also. But yeah, do more videos on those beautiful Gucci bags. I definitely will. I know I've been, somebody was asking me, hold on one second. Somebody was asking when I said I had a padlock. So this is a Gucci padlock. And I've been meaning to do a video on these bags. Oh, I just found a charger. I will. I've been meaning to do that this week because a lot of people were asking me about like the Supreme print, and this is like a special edition that was hand painted. But I will. So yeah, if you guys love handbags and things like that, definitely come over. I do a lot of luxury hauls. Of course not right now. Because nobody's shopping, and I'm certainly not spending a lot of money on handbags right now. You see what I've been buying. If you guys saw my last haul, all the bags I got were from like Zara, and I got one Coach bag. By the way, Coach is having a sale, 30% off. You guys got me all over the place. Now I'm talking about shopping. See, shopping will get me derailed very quickly off some gossip. But I have my eye on this bag, and it's 30% off, and it's so pretty. You guys tell me what you think. Hold on. And I know some of you might say you don't need one more white bag. But hold on. I got to get it before it sells out. But literally 30% off. Look how pretty this is. You see the tassels on that? So it's normally $350, and with the 30% off, it would be $105 off. So it'd be like $245. And I'm like, should I buy? I don't know. You'll see if I get it. I've been trying to be really good and not spend money on bags because I know, like, God only knows what's happening in our future, and I should save money, and I have enough purses, so I'm trying to be good. But like Anna's Antics would say, that Virgo's coming out, that Virgo. Time to start looking for fall. Can you believe it? I feel so cheated by, and God bless, because I know that my COVID experience is nothing compared to other people's COVID experience, with illness and tragedy and loss of family members. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been really bad for a lot of people. So certainly, I'm talking from a me perspective and not being insensitive to others. I hope that you all kind of take it that way. But I can't help but feel a little cheated that, like, we've been watching the world go by from our windows. And thank God, because if, all of us are on here right now, that means that we're all making it and hopefully are all healthy and surviving and thriving through what's going on that has been absolutely horrible. Yes, dear. Yes. Who's that? Huh? Oh, Quay. Oh, just one second, guys. I have a lock system on my door, so nobody can really get in if I'm in here. Hold on. Hey. Oh, I thought that was Koya. I'm on live.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
They're gone.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Oh, you're fine. I'll be done in a minute. Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I've got this thing. I need to show it to you guys. So yeah, this room, I do kind of have almost like a vault in a way, because I do have I have things in here. So I have this thing, it's called Turbo Lock. I got it on Amazon. It is so cool, guys. If you have valuables in your closet or whatever room, it's like a keyless entry system that, like, I can do with an app, and I can, like, oh, I didn't even think of it. That was silly. Me getting up and opening my door, I can actually, like, remote access open my door. So if you guys have, like, those remote access doors for, like, your front door and back door, it's one that you can use inside, and it's actually not, like, obnoxious. It looks like you have a whole keypad on a bedroom door or whatever, or on your closet door. It looks really nice. And that's something on Amazon. If any of you guys are interested in that, let me know and I can put a link. But Yeah, when I'm in here and I'm like on live or something like that, I like to kind of just keep the door closed as long as someone else is home, because of course, if it's just me and Farah in here, um, of course I need her to be able to have access to me. But if my husband's home or we have a family member who's with us right now through the quarantine, um, so yeah, and it's not that expensive. This is not the one that I have. Anyway, is this it? This looks like it, but I have the one with the keyless entry. So the one that I have is maybe like $75-ish, but like I said, if you have a room that you want to keep locked or for whatever reason, that's an awesome thing, and you can get it on Amazon. Yeah, Jubba, let me tell you. So this thing comes with an app. So there's a couple different versions of it. But if you need to like lock your closet, or for whatever reason, if it's valuables or, firearm or whatever the case might be, this is more of an inside entry type door knob. I don't know if you can see it good from there. But there's two. This is not the one that I have. This one is just the keypad entry, but there's a higher model of this where you have the app and you can gain access into whatever space it is that you're securing. And then like my husband has one on his closet because, for like firearm safety kind of thing. So I'll pull it up for you. I'll pull it up for you and send it to you, or I'll put it in the link in the description. Let me see. So I do shop a lot from Zara, H&M, like Gap, sometimes Target, Walmart. I got a really cute jumpsuit actually from Target and some cute sundresses. I do like New York and Company every now and again. Hey, STL, how are you? You caught me on live. So yeah, thank you. Thank you, Sharice. I appreciate that. But yeah, I talk about a lot of that stuff on my other channel. So I know most of you guys are here like more for tea, but I'm glad that you guys are asking some questions about me and want to get to know me a little bit. But yeah, definitely like on my other channel too, like you'd learn a lot about me over there. Let me see. Okay, guys. So any other questions? So you guys, I mean, this has been a pretty full live. We did some tea talk. You guys got to learn a little bit about me. I'm still upset with about the, I think it was like the gorilla monkey yeah. Sometimes we can't account for bad taste. I mean, I don't know. I'm not all for giving everyone a pass on stuff. Ignorance is not an excuse, certainly, right? But when we look at corporate America, thank you, Lauren. When we look at corporate America, there is a very large disparity amongst diversity, right? So you're not going to see as many people of color, whatever that color might be, or diverse backgrounds. You just don't. Me as being someone who's in HR, I'm in talent acquisition. I'm not going to say I necessarily go like, oh, I'm going to go like we're hiring everybody Black tomorrow. Like we can't do that. My job as a TA consultant is to make sure that when I present candidates for jobs, and I do mostly management upper level. So I do up to executive placement. So mid levels to senior managers, senior directors rather. My job to me as an African American woman who works in human resources in talent acquisition specifically is to make sure that I am presenting as diverse of a qualified slate as possible. And that means men, women, and diverse backgrounds. There's no real way for me to tell unless I'm going like looking on LinkedIn or something. And sometimes people don't even have pictures. I just try to, when people apply for jobs, I'm going for the best qualified people in the selection so if I start looking at the first 50 resumes and I find like 10 great people to interview, and from that 10 there's 5 people that I talk to and we have a diverse slate, then I feel good about who I have this hiring leader to interview with. So that being said, in a lot of companies, you don't have diversity. How do you expect people to know what they should or shouldn't do if you don't even have people at the table? You know that expression, if you don't have a seat at the table, you're probably what's for lunch. I don't know if you've ever heard that, like let that soak in for a second. If we are not at the table, how is there someone there to speak for us to say, hey, you know what, that's offensive in that community, or that could be seen in a derogatory light. You know what I'm saying? People are not going to know. And it's really incumbent on these companies to make sure. And I think a lot of the dialogue that came out when H&M got caught slipping, when Gucci got caught slipping, that they noticed that not even that they noticed, that they realize they have had an awareness that their leadership is lacking and that there is not a presence there of the groups that are also buying their clothing. I mean, obviously I'm sure there's enough rich people working at Gucci and there's a lot of wealthy people working for H&M in a high capacity, but the people who were actually going to the stores and getting online and the bulk of the masses who buy their clothes, maybe there is no representation there. And that they need to do a better job at hiring so that when something does someone who's being creative, because these are creative types who are creating like these t-shirts and logos, whatever, these campaigns, right? And says, okay, I see what you're saying, but the delivery, so whatever it was, the monkey thing on the t-shirt, it wasn't so much that the monkey t-shirt was offensive, if I remember correctly. It was the fact, the insensitivity of them to have a young African boy, I think he's African actually, maybe Nigerian or something, from the continent, who model that t-shirt. So I don't know if it was the t-shirt that was offensive or it was the insensitivity of the t-shirt model was a poor choice, very poor choice. And I know Gucci had a big misstep too. What's going on, guys? STL, is everything okay? I see, I don't know if people are having words or what's going on, but I hope everybody is okay in here. I know we've had some troll situation going on a little bit, but I hope everything's good. Okay. But yeah, guys, I was just talking about that. I mean, we definitely need to have representation on the upper levels, the executive levels, to make sure got it, STL. We need to have adequate representation in corporate America. But yeah, honestly, I forgot what I was talking about now. But yeah, guys, that's what's on my other channel. But here I get to talk all things YouTube with you guys. I get to discuss the channels that, I like to watch. I was on Kel's channel the other day and we were talking about like kind of channels and stuff that we like. And, was yesterday's Monday. So Sunday, I watched Westworld. Westworld is a show I absolutely love. And after Westworld is over, I'm going to the channels that talk Westworld. So there are content creators who are doing kind of recaps on the entire episode, of course, including spoilers and all that kind of stuff, and really do like a deep dive into those shows. And that's what I feel like I do with these channels that we talk about. It's not so much to pick anyone apart. That's not me, and that's not anyone, I don't know if that's anyone's specific goal. I know it might feel like it because as someone who's been talked about online, but at the end of the day, I open myself up to it by having this platform. If I was sitting in the chat like you guys, then I'd be more protected to not have people talking about me. But because I do it, it's part of the game, right? But I try to do it respectfully. We all try to have a little bit of fun with it. I certainly don't attempt to roast people, but these ladies have to understand, when you're getting into the 100,000 club or the million club, there's going to be a lot of people talking about you, and that's actually a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, positive or negative, at the end of the day, if you've got people talking about you, that means that something is popping, right? If no one's talking about you and no one knows that you exist, that's not a great thing in entertainment. And guys, I know this, I look weird with this pin on. My hair started getting frizzy, so that's not like my style for the day. My hair started frizzing up. But anyway, but yeah, that's what yeah, I mean, people got to be talking about you to be popping. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying it's oh, you should love that somebody said this, that, or the third about you. No, but to me also, I'm so busy with Love Lies and Lace Fronts. I'm so busy with Francois vlogs. I'm so busy with Francois as a life, as a wife, as a mom. I don't have one desire in my heart to do a search. Like the minute I get off here, I'm not going to be searching Francois vlogs. What did they say? What are they saying? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You better be speaking the truth. Because if you lie, I'm gonna have a problem with it. And that's my main thing. Like, I'm not saying I'm inviting anyone to open the door for people to come and talk about me, but at the end of the day, I got so much going on. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what floats your boat and you want to send traffic my way, what they're going to do is they're going to come over here and see like, oh, she's cool, or I like her content. I like what she's talking about. This is interesting to me, or not. It makes me no difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep my name popping in these streets. I think that's one of the first rules of this YouTube game. Positive or negative, just keep my name popping. That's what keeps my my subscriber count going. That's what it's going to make people go check out my videos. If nobody's talking, you're not popping. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm getting to a point here because I'm gonna wrap this up. Olivia, don't be mad that we're talking about you. You should be glad. I mean, you say all kinds of things to make us want to talk about you, or to question, or to say, hey, did you guys hear this or that? That's what it's all about. This is social media. If you wanted to just vent and you wanted to just put out videos to talk crap about your husband and your life and yourself, then you could go to Squarespace, start yourself a website, or a WordPress account, or Tumblr or any of these other places and go make 1,000,005 videos that nobody is going to see. So if that were truly the case, you would be on a blog far away from here. But because you are in YouTube land, we're going to talk about you. We're going to watch it. We're going to question it. Some people might roast it. I mean, that's just it, right? So that's my point. It took me an hour and a half to get there, but guys, we made it. So I had a nice talk with you guys. Thank you for coming and chilling with me for a little while. It's 6:05. Actually, so I'm getting ready to go back to like my boring life that I love so much. I'm going to go get myself another plant for my living room. If you follow me on Instagram on my Francoise Vlogs page, you'll see a picture of my living room, my real living room. And then all of you too who are on here right now, if you wonder why I'm sitting around the green screen, I'm not trying to, you guys can see a lot of what my home looks like on my other page. But I have been having so much fun with the backgrounds on Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts. I just kind of have been leaving this up for the past few days because I'm recording. And I basically, this room that's my office and kind of my glam room studio / closet. When I've got this green screen up, it's because I'm getting ready to record. But this is still from Sunday, so I hadn't put it away yet. Voodoo Tube. Okay. Hello from the other side. Hey, how you doing? Do you ever come back to Houston? So my sister lives in Richmond, actually. So I haven't been to Houston in a while, but I loved Houston. I'm a U of H cougar. So I went to school in Houston. I loved Houston. I actually lived near Kirby and Braeswood, if that means anything to anyone in Houston. They used to call that the Astro Domain because it was down the street from from Astro World and on the other side from not far from Rice University. So, but I went to U of H. And I lived right there at Kirby and Braeswood off of Main Street in Houston, and I loved Texas. So, but yeah, I haven't been. My sister usually comes east all the time, which is no excuse why I have not gone to visit my sister, but my sister comes to visit me every year. So I guess we've been able to be lazy. But yeah, we need to go see her and come out to Houston. So yeah, a trip to Houston could be in my future. Okay. Yeah, a trip to Houston could be in my future. I've got a couple of good friends in Houston. I actually have another really good girlfriend who does live in Austin. Not Jasmine, but one of my good girlfriends, and she comes in our chat rooms from time to time. And then another good one, some of you guys who know Kiasha, who comes in the chat room. She's one of my mods also. She's actually in Dallas. Hey, Dee Dee, how are you? Felita, you love plants? Yeah, I've been posting my plants on my Instagram, on my Francoise Vlogs. So if you'll see it. Just go into my description box. If you don't follow me over there, follow me over there too. Okay, I will. Yeah, guys. So Lauren's talking about the banana bread. So I have been making a lot of banana bread. Yesterday, I actually made blueberry, and I made blueberry and banana, and they flipped. Okay, they've been eating it like crazy. I bet you everybody loves Strong Mommy Chrissy. I bet you she's yes, walnuts. I bet you she's probably not around so much. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure she's probably like keeping a low profile. I mean, shoot, that's what I would do if I was telling like the world that I live one place, but I actually live another, and that one place that I live is the third largest city in the United States. Because I mean, gosh, you could go to New York City and run into people. I mean, it's a fact. I grew up in New Jersey, and you know, the thing of the 6 degrees of separation is real. If you take time to get to know somebody, it's possible you have some type of a connection. I mean, it just is, not everyone, of course, but we are, girl, like this is, I don't know. I don't know how long that's going to sustain, her saying that she lives in Austin. She's really in Houston. I mean, if that's what floats her boat, fine. Me personally, I mean, I don't care, other than just kind of like, come on, y'all. Like, don't make us like out to be stalkers and stupid. You're just not a good liar. So yeah, you can run into people all the time. All the time. Well, Felita, my cat palm is a little dry, so I'm getting ready to replant it. I got a super big pot that I'm going to put in the living room. Chrissy is waiting until April is over, as she no longer has to promote the other mommies on her vlogs. Well, May is right around the corner. But yeah, guys, back to feeling cheated a little bit about Corona. Again, not to diminish the tragedy of Corona, because it is certainly a global tragedy, but I do feel like Corona has robbed us all. And I feel like it's starting to make my daughter a little sad. So I have been spoiling her a little extra, just because, I mean, she's an only child. We have not gone over to go visit family. As soon as they say it's kind of safe and okay, which I know no one has Corona over there, but I've just been kind of respecting our boundary, because honestly, I don't want to get sick, period. So I don't want to have to go stop at a gas station. I don't want to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm keeping my distance from everybody. And that's just my personal choice. But I do feel like a little robbed and cheated, because I love the spring. I enjoyed, I used to complain all the time about my commute to work, and I kind of feel bad now, because like, I've been keeping track in my head, like, gosh, I haven't bought gas in 7 weeks. I've been going off the same tank of gas. And I said to myself, now that I'm kind of like almost at a quarter of a tank, I'm going to put like I'm going to ask my husband first, of course, but maybe we'll put like a gas treatment in there and then go ahead and top it off. But yeah, no gas. And then, we haven't ordered food, like takeout and things like that. It's just, I don't know. I bought all these spring clothes like in February and March. And like that. So along with my expressions today, this is the one that you guys need to remember. If you don't have a seat at the table, you might be what is for lunch. Okay, just remember that. And then another expression that I love is, when you make plans, God laughs. So I bought all these spring clothes. I bought these spring bags. I was so ready for spring. I had my wardrobe down, and I've been in t-shirts and leggings and tracksuits, and I haven't been wearing any of it, because by the time it got kind of nice enough to wear any of those things, we've been sequestered in the house. So my boys are sad, and I'm getting an addiction to online. So I don't think I'm addicted to online shopping, but I enjoy the hell out of it. I mean, oh my God, there's such satisfaction with and especially when you've got like a discount code, and it's like, oh, I saved money. And then the packages come, and then you open up everything, and it's just like, where am I going with all this? Yeah, I've bought like 3 comforters for our bedroom. It's interesting. So when we go, we have not been out. I'm not gonna say we haven't been to a few places. If we go to the grocery, I'll go to a small grocery store. We both have on our masks, me and Farah. Usually I try to go very early when nobody's there, and let her get something like a Joy egg or something. Because it's so sad for the kids. Like, it's been this morning, I was thinking of the book, The Diary of Anne Frank. I don't know if you guys remember that book, when they were involved in the Holocaust, and her family, another family, were all up in that attic and they could not go out, and they, would like kind of peer out the window, or they would see the people who were living downstairs, and they had to be very quiet. I mean, they weren't quarantined, but they were restricted heavily due to the war. It you know it's just it's tough, but it's going to be over soon, because I know everybody wants to get the businesses back open. But I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to be like rushing to go out anywhere. I do want to get my hair braided, but I keep thinking to myself, like, I don't want to, like, oh, I look great, and then I've got corona 2 weeks later. You know what I mean? Like, is it worth me getting my hair braided? Not saying that anyone at my hair braiders have it, but again, the stops that we make in between, who knows where you pick this stuff up at. But even ordering food, just because someone's healthy today doesn't mean that they don't have like a raging case of corona tomorrow. So I'm not trying to scare anybody on here, but that's just the facts, guys. We haven't eaten takeout in almost 2 months. I make my husband's lunch every single day. I'm surprised that he came through the house, because normally, and it's probably because I wasn't in the kitchen, normally when he comes in through the garage, he takes off his clothes, puts it right in the laundry machine. What is it? The washing machine? Sorry. And washes his work clothes. So Queen M, Tasha is your girl on that. Tasha has developed a love for doing her nails now, and she is getting quite good at it. If you saw her live yesterday, she did a beautiful job on her nails, and she enjoys it. She actually, and doing your nails is super therapeutic. So I get it. I used to do my nails, but guys, I'm a short nail rider. I keep it simple. So yeah, I wanted to do my feet. My feet are not ready yet for prime time, and I keep wanting to do outfit of the day, and then I'll be barefoot, and then I'll think, oh no, all I need is for so and so and so and so to want to zoom in on these feet, and they will be roasting me for a couple of months like they do Kenya Moore. So I was like, you know what? I need to handle this. Because I wanted to go get a pedicure. It's my own fault. I did not handle my business before Corona hit. And then once Corona came, I was too busy kind of like getting provisions and making sure we were like super stocked. So that way, when I do have to go to the store, it's like milk, eggs, things like that, that I'm not like, because I bought like sacks of rice. I've bought sacks of pinto beans. And I mean, my pantry is full, thank God. We had the resources to be able to do that. So all I really have to do is just go get fresh stuff like vegetables and things like that. But I didn't do my feet, and my feet look not pretty. Virgo things. Anna, I had to get the house. I gotta have things in order. Yeah, but Tasha Marie on the nail thing, because she's gotten like super into it, and and they looked really pretty. She did a very nice job. Farah wants to do my nails tonight, so I keep my nails short, but sometimes I polish them. I think they look really nice polished, but I'm always got my hands. I got a dog. I got a 70-pound dog, so once a week we are washing Mommy. I wear those long gloves up to here, but I have my hands all up in her regions, washing. Me and my husband will be outside washing the dog, cleaning her ears, cutting her nails. We went for a walk yesterday. I'm picking up poop with the plastic bag. It's not glamorous over here. For as glam as I love to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm living the mom life. So, and mom life is not always glamorous. Yes, yes. I mean, look, I'm not trying to scare anybody, but they have talked about the food shortages, excuse me. I can't imagine what working for OSHA is like right now in terms of making a decision of what is going to be safe for the workplace because of what happened with Smithfield. If you don't know what happened, the Smithfield Meat Company, we probably best know them for their hams and their bacon. In South Dakota, there were over 400 people, I think close to 500, if not 500, in the plant that tested positive for COVID-19. Okay. Making our meat, sending food out on trucks and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sanders Chicken Farm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what I said I was going to do, cause I don't have a deep freezer. But what I said I was going to do is when I go do fresh stuff, I'm going to buy whatever's available, and not whatever is available, like is in quantity. I mean, like, okay, so I've got a freezer that's stocked. What I'm doing is if I know I want to make salmon, I know I want to make shrimp, I'm just going to go get some salmon, go get some shrimp. Even though I have it in the freezer, I'm going to leave my freezer as stocked as possible. And I'm going to add what I think I want to cook for the week. That way I'm not eating my whole freezer down. And if I think something needs to be eaten because it's been in there longer than I think I want it to be, then I will take that out and then I will replace it with something for the freezer. But during the week, when I can, and I go shopping, I will just buy stuff that I know that I'm going to cook that week. So I'll just have it like in the refrigerator and then keep my freezer stocked. You know what I'm saying? That's a way for me to not have to spend more money and buy a deep freezer, and I keep my freezer stocked. Because I'm going to go to the store anyway, at least, not even at least once a week. I'm going to the store anyway once a week. So I may as well, if they've got chicken, and, then it keeps it interesting because then you're going to buy whatever's fresh and you're going to cook it that night or cook it that next day rather than throw it in the freezer for 3 months from now. Cause you already got food in the deep, in a deep freeze. Just leave that there, Yeah. So you're kind of like, rather than buying stuff to just freeze it, you've already got your stuff on freeze. You know what I mean? Oh my God, we have so much damn food. And I mean, thank God, I'm grateful because I know that people out there with limited finances or resources, or, they live in a food desert and it's been hard for them to stock up. I cannot imagine. That's why I've been baking. When I first started hearing about this happening in March, I went and bought flour, baking soda, baking powder, yeast. Okay. I bought like 8. I got like, how the yeast comes in like the 3 things. So I got like 8 packs. So I could make bread. I got Bisquick. I got sacks of pancake mix. I bought a waffle maker. Yeah, I'm ready. If I have not been to a restaurant in 2 months. So. Ooh, okay. Anna, you got a cow. Did you get a whole cow or half a cow? Yeah, I mean, if you guys watch Tribe of Many, I know they do like half a cow or a quarter cow, a couple times a year. Yeah, I certainly am grateful. And I wanted to do a pantry tour, but honestly, not on this channel, obviously on my other channel, but I didn't want to come off like, "Ooh, look at all this food we have," and seem like I'm being braggadocious about it, because I'm really not. It would be coming from more of a place of, if you're trying to get your pantry stocked and you want to be able to have bread or have cakes and cookies and things like that, then you're going to need baking soda. You're going to need baking powder. You're going to need, if you're, if you want to make stuff with gravies, you need to have cornstarch. And you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody doesn't know how to really cook. So a lot of stuff that we get is already prepackaged and just ready to go. You add water or something. But that stuff is gone. Like, you can't hardly even find Jiffy cornbread mix. Okay. So if you want to make Jiffy or cornbread, you're going to need to know how to make cornbread. Right. And a lot of people these days don't always have those like pantry staples, in their fridge. And those are things that you need to buy and you need to have because so I was talking about the food manufacturers, that it's a real problem that anyone who is the food supply that we have right now. I mean, we're kind of lucky to have it because if who knows what could get shut down when. So if you see a sack of rice and you're kind of low on rice, even though you might be low carb or doing keto, but the family's not, get that sack of rice. Go ahead and get it. Make sure have some some pasta and cans of tomato sauce and things like that. Am I buffering? Also, when you have fruit that's not spoiled, obviously, but it's like no one's eating it, wash it, chop it, put it in Ziplocs, and have it ready for smoothies. I see Anna saying that too. Yeah, exactly. If I don't really always eat the strawberries. My thing are blueberries and pears and mangoes. But if I buy blackberries, and I feel like I'm buffering because it looks like it's going slow, but that may just mean to me that I need to go ahead and wrap up. But when I see that my husband and my daughter are not eating fruit as quickly as I think that they should, and I feel like it's a day or two away, I will just go grab it, wash it, cut it up, the bananas, everything. And I make like some individual baggies. So basically they can just like put it right in the blender and add whatever they want. If it's orange juice, if it's yogurt or milk or whatever, and have it ready. Cause right now, I don't want to waste anything. It was good. It was good. The banana bread was yummy. And I'm having to watch out because I don't want to gain any weight. I said I am not coming out from quarantine and be any bigger than I already am. So I need to keep my weight down. I went on a nice walk yesterday. I'm going for another walk today. But I'm not making any of y'all any promises. But it is what it is. But yeah, I'm committed to, making sure that I'm in control of my health. Cause I feel like already if I had to go to cause you guys know I'm diabetic. If I went to the endocrinologist, I would be in trouble. I know my A1C is probably not as good as it was, in November, but it's okay. Yeah, Dominique, I feel you on that. I think that, if we keep our bodies, when your body feels good, your mind opens up and gets more clear, right? So, and I think vice versa too. If our mind is clear, our body, we're going to take care of our body like a temple. So I think sometimes when you have not a clear mind, it reflects on your body, and it's a cycle. It's a thing. So but drink a lot of water. I got flushed today. I really didn't even put any blush on when my husband came in. But I've been drinking a lot of water. I've been using my Clarisonic. I used it today and I feel like it's really showing because my face is glowing, but I did use a good moisturizer, but I don't have any makeup on, guys. I have nothing. This was putting on a nice moisturizer before I came on to talk to you good people. Hey, Margie, how are you? And I just want to take a minute too. Now we've been on for 2 hours. I just want to take a minute because I promise I'm going to wrap this up. I want to thank all of you guys, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, for coming through and supporting me on this channel, because I really do enjoy doing this. I love talking YouTube. I love YouTube. I think it's just like the best invention ever. And it took like all of the things that we all like to do, probably like Facebook and Instagram. It's taken so many things that everybody likes to do and make it like real so you can talk to people, and super interactive. You can also be creative with it. It's such an awesome platform. And when I split my other channel because of the trolling that I was experiencing and started this channel, I had like 10 subscribers. I didn't really even ask a whole lot of people to come over, but I was just like, hey, it's going to be on Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts and whatever. And then people came and they kept coming, and you guys got me, over 1,000 pretty quick. And I just want to thank all of you so much, because you guys are so awesome. And I just appreciate all of the support and watching the videos. And it's just so nice. So I just want to thank everyone, day ones to, to new ones, to today is day one. Thank you so much for coming through and supporting me. And whether you enjoy the message or not, like yesterday, I had a comment from somebody who really, she came for my neck at first. And, sometimes you guys will see in the comments, some people will come for my neck and I'm like, excuse me, can I help you? And I gave her kind of that type of answer, but I toned it back a little bit. I stepped it back because I was like, and then she actually responded and said, you know what? I really respect that you actually answered, because she knew she came to me from the left and I was going to go left. But I said, you know what? I'm going to just state my case. And she stated hers, and I really appreciated that. And I feel like I have a new subscriber. I told her, I said, please come back, and we don't all have to agree, but I just feel like let's just all be respectful and let's have a good time. I'm not going to call anyone out, but I just saw someone in here who I know would probably rather me not talk about one person that's like her fave, and that's okay. I appreciate that she is still rocking with me on another level. Hey, Kels. I appreciate that she likes my content enough to come through despite we may not always agree on her favorite. But that's okay, because I'm not coming from a place of trying to skewer or roast anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to ridicule or anything like that. And I'm not downing anyone else and anything of what anyone else does. I'm just talking about what I do here. See how I did that? Like I can say something. I'm not talking about other people. I'm just talking about me. But that's just what I do. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think when you do things with respect, people don't necessarily question your heart. You know what I'm saying? Disrespectful, they're gonna come looking for you. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Kels, we missed you the whole conversation, girl. We missed you up in here. Guys, let me go and spend some time with my family, because I've been on here for 2 hours. I don't know if anyone else is gonna go live later, but Kels, I will be oh my God, Kels, I totally forgot, because your birthday is the same as my cousin's birthday who's here. Happy birthday, Kels. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Is Tasha in here? Tasha was in here. I think she's probably cooking dinner. Guys, it is Kel's birthday, okay? Y'all wish her a happy birthday. I know she posted something, I think. Kels, did you post? Kels, I'm gonna be the first, because I want to do it. I don't know if you're gonna be going live or not, my dear, but I want to send you a Cash App, because that is what we do here on YouTube. I want to send you a Cash App. So can you put your Cash App in the comments, please? Because I'm going to send you a little something something so you can enjoy your birthday. Drop that Cash App, my dear. Astro Lash. Okay, and then so we got something. Kels has a lash line. I'm sure all of you who are watching this know that, but it's $ Astro Lash. Let me see. Girl, that went quick. Yes, $ Astro Lash. Okay. Oops. Y'all, it helps if you can spell when you use Cash App. My Lord. Okay. So this is what it comes up as, guys. Can you guys see that? It'll say Sofa Time with Kels. Oh, confirm. Hold on. I am the worst with Cash App. Okay. But yeah, guys, Kels, I've got this coming to you in just a second. But yeah, guys, wish Kels happy birthday. Kels, if you go live, I'll be there a little bit later. I got to run to Lowe's, guys. That's what I intended to do right before I signed on. But you guys who've been here with me the whole time, I love you guys. I love all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming through. We appreciate it. Don't forget Astrolash. If you want to drop Kels some birthday love, let's get her something in her Cash App so she can, get herself all dolled up for us as she always does for her lives and all of that, because we appreciate Kels so much. So but yeah, girl, happy birthday and thank you all for coming through. I don't know, I may start going a little bit more live during the day. Oh, thank you, Ebony Man. I enjoyed you guys too. You guys are awesome. And I don't know why I don't go live more. I don't know where all of you guys live, but sometimes it's like 7:00 in the morning. And I'm like, oh, I should go live for a little while because I get up super early. Because I usually, when my husband's leaving, he leaves at like 6-ish. I will, say goodbye and then I'm up trying to get stuff, feeding the dog and whatever. And sometimes I'm like, I want to go live. And I don't get Farrah up till 8:30. So I don't know. That might be too early for you guys, but thank you, Felita. You're awesome. Okay, guys, sending love. Mwah. Bye. Take care. Thank you, Kels. I'll call you.